as you all know, leadership, it's all about engagement, all right? And leadership, it's all about how well you engage your team. And the quality of your interaction with your team will determine how effective you are as a leader. Because at the end of the day, leadership, it's all about producing results. Would you agree with me? Right? It's all about producing results. And how do leaders produce results? It's by getting things done through others people. True? So how do you get things done through others people? And the best way is for you to be able to know how to build trust and with constant communication and the way how you engage your team. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about engagement, right? So how well can you engage your team so that they are also totally responsible, how you can increase the responsibility and the accountability in your team. Now the very important part one is one technique that I want to share with you today, how you can increase the accountability or the ownership of your team members. It's all about getting your team in charge of their action. Okay, now one way of how you can actually increase the accountability and ownership of your team members is by understanding this concept, right? You got to take full responsibility. You got to be at the cause in your life rather than at the effect of things. Because if you're at the effect of things, you'll be constantly finding a lot of excuses, a lot of reasons, a lot of justification why you can't get things done. Okay, so how do I actually get my team? All right, how do you get your team to take full accountability and ownership on the task given? So you got to know how to ask the right questions. Like for example, I remember there was time that one of my team members come to me and say, hey, ask me, well, I can't do this, this is not what I'm good at, I can't deliver. Then I ask, obviously this person tried to give me a lot of excuses, a lot of reasons why he cannot complete the project, right? And he gave me a lot of reasons like, oh, I have no experience in this and all that, right? So now then I asked him the question, so what can I do to help you in order for you to be able to complete the task? You see, these questions immediately put the responsibility back to this person. Okay, so how do you increase their responsibility is by asking the right question as well. Questions that allow them to feel like they are in charge. Okay, so if you be able to put people back, right, at responsibility and be able to put people back at positions that they can think of how they can take actions, how they can do something different to create the kind of results that they want, that is how you can increase the productivity and also the responsibility, accountability and ownership in your team. So it's about asking, again, it's all about asking the right questions. So how do you put the responsibility back to the person? So this is I think one of the very powerful techniques that you can use, right, by asking the questions, by helping people to get in touch, right, with the reality, all right, and take away all the excuses and all the reasons and all the justification. Yeah, in this way, then you'll be able to bring out the best in your team and be able to allow your team to be able to take charge of their results.